Wentz starts the second with a toss play for Jordan Mason. A solid hole as Nakobe Dean comes over and makes the stop.
Or underneath, you're pretty much going to guarantee a PI.
Xavier Scott, wow, Nakobe Dean comes flying in just his second game of the season and gets a tackle for loss. He only played on special teams against the Giants in his return from the knee injury. That's a nice play by Dean.
Yeah, playing more as a off-ball backer. We've talked about Campbell being moved to the edge in those base fronts on first and second down, and that's how you run downhill, violent to the ball. That's about as good as it gets.
Sean Ryan at center. Blitz. Love in trouble. And able to get rid of the ball. Was it a fumble or a pass?
I think it might be a fumble, Joe. His arm was going forward, but the ball might have been out before that even happened.
Nakobe Dean was in there, and let's take a look. He had Jacobs to his left. And yeah, that ball's out. That's a fumble.
That's a fumble.
5 come, picked up, Goff throwing complete for St. Brown. And the wind will start to factor on passes in the air as you get towards that part of the stadium. 4th down.
Nakobe Dean is back in the lineup, one of those guys who got healthy that I'm talking about. And you'll see him come through here, and his speed allows him to get on the center and on the quarterback before they can get him blocked.
Graham Glasgow in at center. Here comes pressure picked up by Montgomery, but the pressure goes right through Montgomery, and Goff is ruled down. Whoa, what a big hit on Nakobe Dean. The pressure he brought as he went right through David Montgomery.
Don't look if you're squeamish. Nakobe Dean is going to blow up a 230-pound running back, and that's going to count as a knockout right there for the Philadelphia Eagles. He used to play offensive line back in the day.
Prescott, 4-man rush, looking, floats one, incomplete. It would have been a diving effort from Javonte Williams, but Nakobe Dean said not this time, and the Eagles will take over.
They got to man coverage, and just a little out of the outstretched arms for Williams. Williams is a great runner. Yeah, he can catch, but diving catches to the halfback is tough, and exactly what Philly wants to do on the opening drive.
I'm thankful and humbled to have an opportunity. He's in trouble here, and he's humbled and taken down. Nakobe Dean was at sacks in 3 straight games.
Yeah, this physicality, what they love about Nakobe Dean, he is not thinking about going around Javonte Williams. He's thinking about going through him. And Williams knows it too, but there's just too much power and explosiveness in Dean just to run right through the shoulder pads of Williams, right through the face mask.
Dean on a blitz. Herbert got rid of it. It's 4th down either way. It's an incomplete pass. And Nakobe Dean was untouched going after Justin Herbert.
Rolling on the field was an incomplete pass. 15's in the area. 4th down.
It looks like Bradley Bozeman, the center, is the one who has the air. And he's got to pick that up. Nakobe Dean, he's just got a free shot. Nobody there at all to slow him down. And take a look at how Herbert's able to try to protect himself. That's the key as he gets hit. He's been filling the receiver and driving on footballs. He takes chances, and they usually pay off.
Here's the ball out on the sack. Philly's ball recovered by Byron Young. Knocked out by Nakobe Dean. And Philly needed that. They've got it at midfield.
Nakobe Dean is one of the best blitzing linebackers that I've seen. He runs right through running backs, and even in talking with Greg Roman, he knew that. And that's a matchup that Greg Roman did not want to see. He goes right through Hampton, the rookie, and then is able to strip the ball on Justin Herbert. The defense needed to come up with a play after.
Vidal cuts back. Got hit by Dean. Herbert's calling for a face mask. They're not going to get the flag. Is that he said, well, it's both things. It's the scheme, and then they got great linebackers in Nichols. And there's one of those linebackers in Nakobe Dean, shutting down Brock Bowers. When Dean's been healthy, he's been a beast.
And he has been such a force. I mean, he went down in that wild card game against the Packers in the postseason last year. You see him right here playing off-ball backer. I mean, he's been so good. Jahad Campbell, who they are high on, first-round pick out of Alabama, played well early in the year, and since Nakobe Dean's come back.
Any of the plays yet, but he's ready to go here for his first start with Las Vegas. Hands it off to Genty on the first play of the drop.
True 2-minute mode.
With the ball coming out of halftime. Hit as he let it go. Mostert hit as he caught it. Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles just wreaking havoc right there.
Basic coverage.
Genty not going to get away from Dean. Shot out of a cannon to drop him for a loss. Nakobe Dean has been Ashton Genty's shadow.
Nakobe Dean, man, we talked about what an impact he's made since returning from that patellar tendon injury that he suffered last year in the wild card round against the Packers, and just a great job there sniffing out the scream of Ashton Genty. And